Of us who've watched Liar's Game since the beginning. I mean, if you're here, it's because you know about Liar's Game. If you don't know about Liar's Game, well, then you're not gonna really understand why I'm starting to actually like now even more. I don't know what it is. Like her green outfit just makes her look more prestige. She just looks more. She just feels, looks, and I feel like she's maturing throughout this series. Like in the first episode or the first core, she was just such a fucking crybaby, and she was always falling for everyone's tricks, getting fooled left and right. But here in the second, or no, the third game of Liar's Game, we finally see her actually pulling the rug or tricking Yokuya. Yokuya is this is the new notorious manipulator in Liar's Game. Let's see. So yeah, he first appears in round 3 and is obsessed with domination. He is a calm, dark-haired man who is fond of carrying mice on his person. Like, yeah, the mice thing, I don't know what the fuck to think about that. The mice, he had one in the last episode, now he had two. But check this out. So this was Nao's plan. To figure out the fact that Yokia is not clairvoyant. You know, Yokia was acting like, oh yeah, I know exactly what's in the suitcase. I know, and he would like predict everything, even to the closest tenth. Like no, it would just predict the right amount of yen that was in the suitcase. But of course, now put in this teddy bear and was like, because Yokia prior to this was like, oh yeah, there's nothing in your suitcase. But then she was like, hold on a minute. You are wrong about that. While I don't have money inside the suitcase, that doesn't mean there's nothing in the suitcase. You know, it's like, bro, I don't know. It was Nakayama's doing or something. Giving some pointers to Nao. But man, Nao has just come such a long way. I am incredibly proud of her. I just hope she doesn't go back to her wimpy side. Even though, because no, his name is Akiyama, not Nakayama. Akiyama, you know, he just gives now such a huge confidence boost. If you guys remember episode, I think it was 11 or 12, where she found out she was gonna be in the same team as Akiyama. She just like cried for joy. She was like so happy. She was like, yes, I'm in Akiyama's team. You know, she just feels so confident. She just feels so good. But here for her to, and then even Yokia was like, holy shit, who is this chick? She now was able to extrapolate so much information from him. Just look at he's like actually impressed, and I am actually 100% proud of Now. According to Akagi, Yokia substituted for another player in the revival round. The other A agreed to each other to their votes to ensure Yokia would lose. Okay, so this is about how he got in here. But yeah, I just love seeing. I'm actually enjoying now Liar's Game. Who's with me? Are you guys enjoying this way more than like the first and second games? Like the second games, like I just didn't really like her because she just kept getting fooled yet again. And to be fair, Akiyama wasn't there, but he then eventually showed up and was able to help her out. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Let's see what the community has to say. I know Otaku Week has a lot to say. I just want to read a little bit of what he has said here. Because I was looking through his comments. Yeah. So let's see where he talks about now. Damn, this dude knows how to talk, my guy. Okay, back into place. Where does he talk about now? I really just want to talk about now. Oh, here goes. Now scene. What this episode does best is remind us that Liar Game is not just about calculations. The game becomes truly strong when it reveals what the characters think of each other, how they read each other, how they use each other, and how far a single piece of information can turn into power. That is why Nao's scene against Yokia matters so much. She does not gain value only because she understands a rule. She earns respect because she dares to test the logic of the game differently. By putting something other than money in the trunk, she forces Yokia to expose the limit of his supposed clairvoyance. More importantly, she brings out what he really believes. For him, the world is divided between those who dominate and those who obey. In that moment, Nao no longer feels only naive or moral. She reads the game 100%, man. Bro, I love you, Otaku Week. He just pretty much sums up everything eloquently what I was just mentioning. Here goes. The episode becomes even more interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's all I really want to talk about is Now. I'm just really impressed by her. I was actually gonna talk about what's his name? The dude who betrayed him. I was just, I don't know, man. I just feel so perturbed about him. Let's see if I can find him right here. I'll mention him briefly. His betrayal and his collusion with Yokia. It just really got under my skin, kind of. But then I was like, nope, I'm not having a cortisol spike today. Let's see, where is he? Yeah, this dude, Takahiro. Bro, this dude really pissed me the fuck off. Just for like a second, right? Just for a second, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get back under control and not have a cortisol spike. But yeah, this dude ended up betraying all of them. Let's see, right here, and then just like telling everyone, oh yeah, I'll give you guys money, but do everything I say. And then they started giving him massages and shit. Bro, I really just wanted to sucker punch him, but you know, I'm not violent. I'm a pacifist, so of course that would never happen. And yeah, and then they eventually find out how he was colluding with Nokia, and then his sorry ass just started panicking. This was the funniest shit ever. I'm so glad they didn't drag this shit out and just figured out what he was up to.